description done. I'm not really sure which one it is actually, but pretty sure it's both. But guess what? Listen. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna be talking about stuff. Okay? So this is just gonna be stuff about like it's just gonna be like talking about like how like what I think about school generally, like if I think it's good or bad. So the first thing that I'm gonna go off is the homework. The homework, people. The homework is torture. And to be honest, you don't really need homework because homework is just really, homework, work to do at home that you did at school already, which you really don't need to be doing at home. That's why some teachers that actually can see it, unlike most, can see that you don't need homework. So let's clap for it. And so yeah, that's about homework. Homework, like for me, like personally, the most hard homework is math, cause I really am not a fan of math. Just thinking about math, homework, pretty much just math itself, as homework in homework form is just torture. Like one, parents don't even know. We're moving on to a different topic, which is school itself. School. Every grown up, pretty much. Anyone over, like, pretty much any parent. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have heard, like, somebody say in your life at least, school is good for you, homework is good for you, do your homework. Most teachers, at least in middle school, or at least the middle school I go to, can't tell you I can't tell you which middle school I go to just for security reasons, but like at my school, not all the teachers, like most of the teachers are just plain rude. Not most of them. Most of them are actually pretty nice and don't give homework. And some of them, when they give homework, it's actually not the kind of like 10-hour homework you gotta do. That actually like takes 10 hours. It's just not like how fast the kid can do it or how smart the kid is. And so, the thing is that school, it's actually scientifically proven that kids that actually get C's in school, when they grow up, they are most likely to have a better job than the kids that got A's. And weird, right? Like, just think a second to think about that. Like, so, like, you're from Bronx too. Hey, I got A's and B's. Like, all A's and B's. They could actually be, like, studying every single day, which is pretty good. It's pretty good for you to study. But, like, personally, I don't study. I just try and keep all the stuff I learn at school in a day. Just try to keep it and force it to stay in like, my mind for the entire time I'm in that, at least like months or week, or sometimes even you need to know something for the whole school year. And yeah, that is something that a lot of kids do. Like, so one day my teacher, like, So we're going to second period, right? I mean third period. Everybody who walks in that class, he asks them, did they study? Most of them say yes, actually, which I actually did study that one time because I actually did not really know. I didn't really know the stuff that good, and I did study that one time. And most kids said yes, but I could tell which kids didn't. Some actually told the truth and said no, they didn't, which is actually. To be honest, I would too, but it's like not easy. Like some kids just go like, so the teacher says, "Did you do your homework?" And then they're like, "Nope." Oh, not homework, but did you study? Studying is now homework in middle school, or at least my middle school once again. That is sometimes homework, and the thing is that the thing is about this section is that most kids don't actually study. Most kids don't study. They say they study, but to be honest, just think about it. Most kids probably don't. And moving on to the next topic. So here's the next topic. The topic is about most jobs. If you need to actually have been doing good in school. So in 5th grade, my teacher said one time, she said, if you don't do good in school, then you won't succeed in life. That's not if you do really good in school, you're most likely to succeed in life. But that's not really the case all the time. You could be failing elementary school, but once you get onto middle school, you're like, dang, I should actually start being more responsible. Which is what most kids do, because that's actually what I did too. So yeah. Could you guys clap for me? No? Okay. I don't deserve clapping. Okay, I got you guys. Okay. Well, really the main point is that teachers say you need to do good. Not only teachers, grown-ups too, teenagers, older siblings even. Just anybody older than you by 5 years is gonna be all you need to do good in school. You don't need to. I'm not telling you guys not to. Someone could not be doing good in school, but they could still succeed. They could still succeed though. In school, some kids, they could just decide in school they don't want to succeed. But when they grow up, they actually are going to succeed, because that's the time they're gonna actually want to. Some kids just choose not to, while some kids actually just can't. They try, but they can't. Those kids, are most likely to get, whoopings or get grounded or in trouble with their parents while they're getting in trouble. But the thing is that kids, if they're not doing good in school, it's not that you need to punish them for not doing good. Most of them, it's you need to talk to them, and even if you do talk to them, how the teachers are they tell a kid I'm gonna call your parents if you keep acting up, and then they keep acting up. It's not all the time. It's not that. Most of the time, it's just that they just want to, but at the same time, they could just not be able to. And then that's when the teacher is oh, okay, I'm gonna call your parents. And then the parents don't know. The kid never told them. The parents don't tell the kid doesn't tell the parents that he or she just can't. And then they just punish the kid okay, you're grounded. This happens way too many times. Or you could do the alternative way, or most likely to succeed way, than punishing the kid. And then you're okay, we need to make you a goal. That could actually work. Because you were like, so they could play like during the week, right? So like the kid plays for like during the week, and then they're like, and then they like start getting like slipping off, getting in trouble more and more, and that's when the parents like, you know what, probably because most of the time, not saying all parents though, not all parents are like this, but most of the time the parents gonna be like, this, I'm gonna take away your like whatever, like your Xbox, your PlayStation, your phone, your tablet, whatever the kid has. They're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna take it away. It's because of this. You're not working. You're probably thinking of it all day at school, and then you just don't want to do your work. Sometimes they actually might be thinking about it all day at school because they really want to do it. Like, look. So here's one thing. You ready? Here's one thing. So the thing is that, okay, I gotta explain this good. So, because I only got a few more minutes able to stay on the podcast and might come back on later, but the thing mostly about this entire podcast today, or for like right now, it's that it's about school. Like, you don't listen, people, listen. You don't have to succeed at school. You need to. Like, for most jobs, you need to have done good in school. I'm not telling you guys to go out there and get 5 referrals per week. I'm not telling you to get a referral every day, and don't say I did it. I did not tell you to. I'm just telling you that if you're that kind of kid that studies every single day, you like spend most of your day just studying, that's a good thing. I'm not telling you to stop, but take a day and see. If you don't study, you might just naturally be gifted, and then you don't have to study, and then you are just naturally gifted. Like me, I don't got to study. I still do good on tests, cause I get A's and B's on tests. No lie, I get A's and B's on tests. I got 100% on a test just like not last week, but a week before last week, because I was sick last week, like the week during Thanksgiving. So, the thing is that, and also, one last thing before I go off there. One last thing. If at school you're not happy, any way possible, like you're not happy, like either kids are like bullying you, you have to tell somebody, at least your friend. Like these days, look, get your parents on whatever you're listening to me on right now. Get their parents. Let them listen to this part. This part is important. This is the most important part. If you are getting bullied, if your kid's getting bullied, that could be one reason why they're not doing good in school. Because they're thinking about, once this class is done, I know someone's going to do something to me. Most of the time, kids get bullied in middle school. Trust me, they do. It's either I pay attention to this stuff, people. You could trust me of all people. They're going to bully you about your shoes. They're going to bully you about like how you talk, how you look, what you wear, how you do good. Most kids don't even care if they do good. They just like dare to like tease at people. They just tease at kids, and then they don't actually do work. They don't. Some kids actually don't do anything. Talk to your kid. Ask them if they're being bullied or not. Most kids get bullied. They just don't want to say anything. They're too scared. They don't want to be embarrassed. They might not tell the teacher, but they actually are in some way. Either way, the kid is getting bullied. Trust me. Anyway, not all kids, but some kids. Also, your kid might actually be bullying somebody else. Either they don't know they are, that's how they find entertainment, or they just are and they know. Talk to your kid about that, okay? I only got a little bit more time left on the air, and so here, listen, I gotta go. Thank you guys for listening. Talk to your parents about this stuff, and remember everything I told you guys, okay? Bye.